Alright, time to continue the Outer Worlds. It's been a while. Welcome to the stream.
You seen Arthur today?
So last time I played this, we got to this desolate planet, and, well, we had to find the dude that, our, pastor friend was looking for. Or vicar, whatever. So what are we doing? Go have a look. But yeah, this planet, it's really hostile. There's all these enemies that, like, for the life of me, I cannot fight. I'm hoping I haven't gone down a really dumb path. Okay, it's around. Fine. Let's have a look around.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be. Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
Go through here. Oh, what the fuck is that? What was I trying to do? Requires... Okay, storage key, never mind. I was about to break that shit by force. There we go.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Jesus, Vicar.
Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
What the fuck? This guy doesn't look like much of a scholar, Max. Care to explain?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar.
You did
But I
what?
don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're going to give up everything you ever believed in just for revenge?
Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Jeez.
Wait. I know who can translate the book for you.
Is that
Too
right?
late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answer you've been looking for is in that book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
There, that's sort of done. Or weird hermit sounds kind of flimsy to me. It does kind of sound kind of flimsy.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
What do you say, Vicar?
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what do you want?
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Jesus, sounds like you're pretty violent. Never mind that. Why did you feel the need to lie about Cheney?
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
Okay. Fine. We get a little obsessed. You're forgiven. We're playing a good guy after all.
I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Huh? What was it like being in prison anyway?
Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Alright, let's move on. Is there anything else to do up here? Are we on Monarch? What planet is this? I'm already Fulbrook, but what's the region? Oh yeah, it's Monarch. Okay. There you go. First things first, let's have a look around. That's pretty fucking dangerous. There's something on the map. Yeah. Vending machine. What's this thing got? Eh. Locked. Guess there's nothing else to do.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Okay. Bye. Dude.
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Jeez, these people. Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Catherine, eh? Okay.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance.
Boy.
I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
Obviously too common an ailment for insurance to cover.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've
Jeez.
insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Disastrous marriages.
Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Alright, that's all I needed to know.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
These insurance policies are amazing. Yeah. Okay, it's just junk. I guess we gotta try and find the radio station now.
Knock, knock. Go away, White. That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh, having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery.
Hang on.
Barely made it out. Marauders got Keely.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
I know.
Maybe we can help.
Hmm? Hey, I don't have time for this.
Alright, fine. Doesn't want help. Guess we keep an eye open. Alright. I'm likely gonna have to just run through it here. $800 meters. Oh, you can fast travel. Never mind. Beautiful. Good. Have more of a chance now. Okay, that one. Just hope it's not guarded or whatever. Ah, come on, that wasn't that high of a drop. Oh shit. Yeah, you guys deal with that. I'll be over here. Wait. Don't tell me there's no way around it. Why is it that the vicar always goes down first? You got this, Pavati. Fine, just keep running. I will only fight when it's necessary. Find that as a death trap. Okay. Alright, we made it. Stellar Bay.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt.
Oh, it's ruins. Okay. So it's not friendly. Hopefully, it's not ridiculous in terms of enemies here. Let's see. This one's taking a while to load. Okay, there we go. Oh no! What's going on here?
Please, I need your help. I can pay. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
This.
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Okay, take a deep breath. What happened?
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Been gone for days.
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Did you say there was a reward involved in this request? Why did he run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
I'll help you.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
We'll go there later, considering we just went through a loading screen.
Indoctrinating my boy. You punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay. Not about to go through that loading screen again.
Rap musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Mostly fresh? Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Who's Celia? Oh, and Pavada, you know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
Have you seen a manta queen?
Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them.
Where have you seen the Manticore?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett, but I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Oh boy.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Fine.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
Okay. So this planet's just going to be about rescue missions. Not sure if I can rescue anyone in this condition. Okay, Mayaka.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Excuse. Oh wait, let's keep listening.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut the Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Out here, if you ain't a little buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot.
Alright, well I'm Big Kev. Are you always this drunk?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit,
Wow.
partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
Alright. I'm told you can get me to an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
Good job.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good.
You want pills?
I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Alright, I'll be back. Level up. Been a while. Okay, let's go. And probably put more into defense. Hang on. Dialogue. And then put more into dialogue. Done. Oh wait. The skills. Oh, no, perks. Done. Alright, it's every alternating level, so don't have one.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
If Velma's capable of... Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before.
Abigail.
Sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Oh, jeez.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Oh. Shit, I don't have the medical. Nothing for now. 1 sec. I'm gonna wear a hat and be a doctor. Engineering. Has to be one that's medical. What about my followers? Are they wearing anything that... Operation... Hang on. Science. Yeah, this is the one. I just hope that this will put me over the edge here. Let's see what happens.
Warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack...
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
Not enough. Hang on. How much do I need? One more point in medical, are you kidding me? I'm going to a vending machine, I'm gonna buy. I just need something that gives me one more medical point. Good.
Someone's been killed!
Who?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
You're right.
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Okay. Fine. Vending machine. Anything that gives me +1 to science, that's all I need. Alright. Not this vending machine. By the way, keeping a gun machine in a bar.
I've seen you limping a bit.
Workbench.
All right, Mr. Vickers?
Check that out later.
To slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry.
Okay, here we go. Thing that gives me science. No, science.
The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice.
Several phrases have been marked off. Right between the eyes, there were 3, no 4 of them. That raptor was this big. Took it down the front shot, buy me a drink. Oh, it's bingo.
Know your pity, young lady.
Okay. That might come in handy.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Come on, there has to be one piece of armor here that gives me a boost to science. Need a vendor. Barber shop here. Doesn't look like there's a merchant or anything. This is mainly empty. This. Alright, I might just have to say screw it and try and convince her otherwise.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
I don't know what it is.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
Here to chat. I'm not here to chat about teams.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you?
Please tell me you have stuff for sale. No, you were having trouble receiving the game transmissions.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Okay. What's bothering me so much? 1 point in science. All I need. Screw it.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
Are you in charge of handing out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
You certainly seem excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
All right.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Hang on. Who's Velma?
She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
The temper?
Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off. Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business. Was there something else you needed?
I really don't want to pick this option because I know she's probably going to deny it. No. See if I can get like one more level up. Velma, alright, let's talk to her.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, alright? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Take it easy, I'm just looking around.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
Okay.
First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
The chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Okay. So find him and drag him out by his ears then.
I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Oh shit.
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
I think it's the dead guy.
Something else on your mind?
You said Braxton had been stealing drugs.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
He's using fish steroids? Awfully nice of you not to say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides,
okay, good.
The Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this Altoona, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Mostly. Let me put this back on. Wait. How would I put that back on? What was it? Oh, one-handed melee combat, +5. I think I'll keep this on. More armor. Block stealth, 5. Heavy weapons. Okay, good enough. I mean, Vicar Max just dies constantly, so...
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
What was that?
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
She has pills.
There you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Hold on, dude.
Plenty of work
Excuse
to
me.
do, especially with so many no-shows.
You have pills now.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Your pills. Okay. An option for pills. Nothing. I just thought I could maybe swindle some pills off you. Okay. Let's change journal. Hang on. There we go. This one. Alright, this is the place. Wait, this is a vending machine. Nice science here. No science here, sadly.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Jesus, Pavati.
What a gruesome way to die.
Oh, right, dead guy. Probably a clue here somewhere. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for some team called mostly colonists from left field tossball betting. Okay, well that's where our clue is. Can you really steal something from a dead person? I know that sounds dark. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, stuffed into the suitcase. Okay. Trying to get out of here, I guess. Let's go to the toss ball, people.
Sounds like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work.
Yacht Club, I haven't been in here. Oh wait, yes I have. Bar where we met her. Vending machine discovered where? Have a look. Dodge. Back. Science +3. It's not help. Gotta be armor. Stealth. Back. Back. Melee weapon skills +5. That's a good one. Medical +5. Alright. Science +3. Medical +5 is what we need. And I can do it.
You don't seem to like traveling with us
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time.
Yeah, he is a bit grouchy,
I'm not
isn't he?
grouchy, I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Alright.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
You can get me. I've been asked to pick up caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
I don't know until I have to pry that cigarette from my sweet little cheeks.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Shit. Uh-huh. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine.
Oh,
But I'd hate to send
what a
you away
shame.
empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Private.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Why don't you write down my last name, lots of bits?
Well, I suppose I could use the money to supply our little clinic for the rest of the town. Very well. I'll make an exception for you this one time. But let's keep this between us, dearie.
Sure. Done. Take off this stupid hat. Rather expensive endeavor, but whatever. Yo.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid the transmission's still pretty bad. What can I do for you?
I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So, who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Let's go suss this out.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Oh, okay, that's the way around here.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
Were you really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes, but as I've repeatedly
Fuck, how'd he get in
I
there?
was assigned there as a vicar. I was not a prisoner.
I just can't believe you'd lie.
I was not lying.
Max lying?
It had no bearing on my ability to minister to my flock, and was therefore not worth mentioning.
What shit is this? Bathroom. Look at the map. Okay. There we go.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
That right, Elijah.
We're already pissed by those crates to market.
I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You bully people long enough, I know what's good for you. You'll clear. If you know what's good for you, you'll clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Yeah, get out of here. Take your piss with you.
Could I get another advantage?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
What?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Ugh.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
You don't have a schedule, do you? Very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
Wow, he likes
Not
sucking his
so
own
generous
dick.
I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Me, I'm charting my own path, going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me.
I'm used to this particular letdown.
Fine.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional, erotic, and athletic disappointments.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but
it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Okay. You fear the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
Jeez.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
So, what do you mean about it? What do you mean to do about it?
Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Okay.
On our terms, mind you. Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true. Our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course.
Oh,
If
okay.
you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Okay, where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Right. See what I can find.
So taciturn, so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, right. Bye-bye. Thing. I said tell Sandra about the murder.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran them out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
Uh-huh. Sure you would have. Say so.
It really was on my to-do list.
Okay.
Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Cool. I'm looking for an information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
How do you get to Devil's Peak?
You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
If you can keep her sober.
Right. Okay, well, we can do something about Nyoka. Journal. Go do the secret people now. Got sidetracked by that Isaac quest. I don't like that you can't cut through this town. Gotta go around if you want to do anything. Right. Here. No, there we go.
Whatever you do, don't mention crossbow. You'll never hear the end of it.
Isaac's dead. Get over it. What? The fuck? Which room does it want me to go into? Apartment 1 meter.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Relax, no one's in trouble. Hang on. God damn it. I'm just looking to have a friendly chat with him.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand.
The junkie.
So maybe look for him there?
That's all I need. Hang on. Put our medical hat on. Never mind.
I'm just hurry, Captain. Okay?
We have to go outside now, I think we do. Yep, okay. What else is left to do here? Alright, well. Just turn this in. Jeez.
You're back. Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun.
Oh boy.
If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
Okay.
That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I've got a ship at the docking bay if you want to. Hey, Pavati, we're on the ship. Max, we're on the ship. We need Nyoka's help for now.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Okay. The vicar keeps dying, so... No.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Okay. There we go, this puts us over up with that. The rest in combat. Alright, done. Perks. Tend to dialogue skills. You have no companions now. Do I use science weapons? I don't even know how you tell if you have a science weapon. When did I get this? Jeez, that thing's good. Damage type physical. Oh, okay, hang on. Damage type plasma. Hang on, I'm gonna see what counts as a science weapon. What are science weapons? Science weapons explained. Okay. So... Mind control ray. Okay. None of that. We don't have any of that, so... Okay. Rolling thunder. Tactical time dilation lasting longer. I think that's good. There we go. Alright, let's head out. Hopefully she's strong. I don't know. But our science bonus is up high now, so any issues.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
What?
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine.
Okay.
Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Fine.
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Okay. Honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Oh, is that it? What do you need to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects.
Alright.
I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
After that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Alright, sounds like fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Well, we can do a bunch of stuff.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't
Alright,
stink
this
of
one's
sulfur.
close.
On account of it stinking like fish instead.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the helps.
Let's fight. Seems like they're competent. Oh, Nyoka's going down. I need the XP though. Can I just see what she's got? Okay, basic. Sure, let's just do that. Reduce how far the sound of your footsteps travel when Yoko's in the party. Not bad. Let's give him more melee damage. Okay. Fuck is this? Awesome. We're fine. Don't even worry about it. Tired of running. Okay, nearly there.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the...
Good. Oh, there's more? Oh, jeez, why are you guys attacking that thing? Okay. Not your brightest idea, guys. Get this one at the very least. Oh, jeez. Hey, where you going? It's dead. It's interesting, it's a dungeon. What's the go here?
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
Gotcha.
The Edgewater deserters were perfectly nice, and they lived outside the city walls. Well, maybe not Adelaide, but everyone else.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Looking for a name named Braxton. He supposedly came here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Dinner? Are you sure you haven't had Braxton? I heard he was delivering medicine to you. He ate Braxton.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
Yeah, no shit.
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Why is the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
Oh, you'll see to it now.
please. There's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper. I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit? A nice walk around the house will surely limber them up.
They're cannibals.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Actually, I'm looking for a man named Braxton.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
Is that right? Is something wrong?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Avadi, don't
Other
apologize
times
to
It's
him.
like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help you.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
You're so eager for company. Why live all the way out here?
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
They're cannibals.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Sure, I brought some candies.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
I'm Braxton.
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
What can you tell me about this man?
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Why isn't he bringing you more rocket candies?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that.
Oh shit.
They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
Yeah, they killed him. Go now.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
We wouldn't want to intrude.
Yeah. Hold on. You.
I hope you favor ketchup and woolly cheddar. We have to make do with what we can find.
Gotta be a clue.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
No. Calm down. Your rocket candies?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
Calm down, I'm going now. Sunrise. The sun crests the horizon, as round, soft, and warm as the lump of cysty pig. Day is fresh and alive with possibility. Trees. Ever reds rise from the ground, glistening and triumphant in daylight. Okay. Hunger. There isn't. What the fuck? and it gets darker. Sky. Monarch 1 grows large and dark, like a mouth that eats the sky. I try to think of words I had to describe it, but something dark swallows them too. Hunger. There is an ache sharp in my stomach, hurts all the time. Blood makes me sick, water makes me sick. Always hungry, I can't think. Dude, there's something wrong with her.
Spacer's choice pills, they cure all your ills.
I think I lost the plot. Can't break in here. Is that it?
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
I hope you favor ketchup and woolly cheddar.
Nice to meet
make
you.
do with what we can
Wait, did I already say that?
Where's the house key to unlock? Hey, Paulie. These people, yeah, strong cannibal vibes. I'm locked in here, trying to find a peaceful way out, but it doesn't look like it. I feel like peace is an option here.
Spacer's choice pills, they cure all your ills.
Okay. The bedroom. Playing cards. Locked. Oh shit. Gotta be something we can confront them about. Sus. There is if you look hard enough. I mean, I'm looking. I'm gonna say dead body is probably the thing. I might do the lockpick. Well, I don't have lockpick. I'm man of science. Worst comes to worst, I just attack my way out of here, like... You don't know if there's another way to do it. That right. Well, there's a bed, I can sleep. If that's the best idea, though.
You must be famished.
It's just weird.
I hope you favor ketchup and woolly cheddar. We have to make do with what we can find.
Alright, let's try the bed. 6 hours. Okay. It probably is knowing how great this game is, yeah, likely.
Spacer's choice pills, they cure all your ills.
Yeah, don't worry about not being around during Luigi's Mansion. It's fine if you don't want spoilers. I'm done with it now anyway. It's a very good ending. Close the door. But thank you, Pavati, for opening the door again. Has to be something other than attacking. I always try to go the diplomatic way of doing things. Doesn't look like there's any other way to do anything here. I don't have lockpick. The only option left is to attack them. Oh. Okay. Find the key to the locked room. Hang on. Maybe there is a way through. Find the key to the locked room. Well, the problem is I can't leave the house. They've locked me in the house, that's the problem. So whatever it is, I need to do it here. Yeah, they have these really strong cannibal vibes. The way they're talking. And the girl's diary is slowly going insane. There might be a key somewhere, mate. Hey, the girl's gone. Go, the girl's gone.
There you are. We're all ready. Just waiting on you.
What exactly is that locked room upstairs for?
Been poking around, have you? Ah, well. We were going to take you up there eventually. That's where we store the leftovers.
Yeah, thought so. Okay, jeez, these dudes are strong. What the fuck? Did I just melt one? Yeah! Holy fuck, what is this acid animation? Free wine and candy? Yeah, I mean, one of them was talking about candy. Should have just attacked them. Wait. Didn't I get the key card? Have a look around. Oh, there it is. Okay. This goes in further. We'll go see the leftovers in a minute. First. Is this? What is this we're about to see? It's loading. It's taking a while. Must be something of significance. Oh, it's just balcony. Why would they lock? Why? What's the point in this? Just make me go through a loading screen to go to a balcony. Wow, okay. Should have gone to see the leftovers. There might be a secret item on the balcony. Well, it didn't look like there was. It looked empty to me. Anyway. Boy.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Yep. Oh, fuck. Alright, there's Braxton. Pick up supper time. This is supper time. Oh shit. That's a pretty good weapon. And if I upgrade it, it'd be good. You get a unique. I guess that's fine. Certainly weaker than everything else. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, the way they talked, they had strong cannibal vibes. No doubt they had killed the dude. Okay, next is the family matter. We're doing all these quests out here. It's still brutal as all hell, because the monsters out here are very high level, but I'm surviving a bit better than before, since I did a bunch of quests and leveled up a few times. Alright. See, that one didn't take that long to load. Okay. Oh wait. Go into the balcony like an idiot. I'd just jump off here. Fuck it, I'm not going through a loading screen again. Screw that.
Bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
Yes, I jumped off a balcony and broke my legs to avoid a loading screen. Just fuck it. Wait, vending machine discovered? Where? How? In the middle of fucking nowhere. How is there a vending machine out here? Oh, okay. Elder Scrolls games load buildings in as sub-areas normally to decrease loading screens. Disappointed this game didn't do that for that house. Well, the other thing this game does that Elder Scroll doesn't, and I can't emphasize this enough, is that it actually runs without glitches. So I'll take the extra loading screen over Todd's magical ride. I don't know, like, the existence of this game now kind of makes me wonder, is Bethesda even necessary for good RPG games now? Because, you know, that was their crutch, effectively, and now this game's out, and not only does it play well, it's written very well, and there's no store bullshit. I mean, aside from like some janky hitboxes when you're climbing up things, the game has not had any glitches so far. Characters haven't been doing anything to like remove the whole fantasy side of things. Haven't had stuff randomly vanish. No NPC glitches, nothing like that. Also, yes, I can slice up dinosaurs. It's good. I thought that this planet was something I wasn't meant to be on just yet, because I was struggling. Talking to people helped.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
The cult.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Yeah, this is a cult. You were offering me a pamphlet you don't have?
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have?
What?
Freedom. This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
I mean, what about the Raptidons or the Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Okay, one big happy family, huh?
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing.
She's a positive person, but she's in a cult.
But they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Alright, tell me about Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
What about Zora?
She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Okay. Why are you here and not in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Okay, the only times I've been handed a pamphlet is for political purposes. I'm gonna say that, like, if you get handed a pamphlet, it's either they want you to join a cult, or they want you to vote for them. There is no in between.
The new boy!
Tucker,
Yes,
there we
he's
go.
quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Okay. Gotta find the kid.
Except for all the dead critters.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Right. Alright, this is it. Wait, that's the kid?
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
I'm Captain Big Kev.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker, you're Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter
Oh,
what
boy.
my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
You made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't
Jeez, dude.
stand for it, I tell you.
Can't persuade yet. So, what do you want to do about it? She'll keep sending pet people for you.
Stars years, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead. You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
You want to fake your own death to avoid talking to your mother?
I know it sounds extreme, but I can't go back. I just can't. This is the only way I can think of to be free.
Jeez, that's pretty fucking cruel though. You're okay with her thinking you died. Don't you think that'll hurt her?
I hate to think of her grieving, but it'll be good for her to move on. In the long run, you know?
No.
I'm plain out of ideas then, Captain. I won't go back, and I can't think of a better way to get my mama to stop searching for me.
Okay, there's persuasion. Persuasion 55. What do I need to get persuasion 55? I have 54. Oh, Pavati lets me persuade more. I need 1 point of persuasion? Are you kidding me? Do I have anything that can help me persuade? Armor. I'm gonna put on a shirt that's more persuasive. On. Tech skills. Hearing, block, tech skills. Medical. Hearing. And let's see if we can find something that we can buy that'll make us more persuasive. Yeah, damn, dude. Why would you do that to your own mother?
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the...
Okay, yeah, that's great and all. Probably repair my weapons. I won't spend any money because I need to save. I need to save money.
They'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here wore out. Is it just me?
This is a copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched into the text, and a number of villainous dissidents have made mustaches. Okay. Thanks.
What kind of idiot keeps a collection of empty shells?
Let's find the vending machine. Maybe we can find some persuasion pants. Something. Okay. Determination, melee weapons, melee weapons, melee weapons, dodge. One point of persuasion. Come on. Dodge, determination, melee weapon, skill. I'm gonna get it. Persuade, yes! And it's 29 armor. I'm actually going to use this. How about now? Am I more persuasive with this helmet?
Well met, Captain. What do you need?
I'm more persuaded. We need to talk about your mother.
I don't much want to talk about it, but alright, if you insist.
Persuasion. Running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show grown up.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
You've survived outside of Stellar Bay for weeks. Show her the skills you've learned. Or teach her the philosophies. Alright, let's get the mother to join the cult.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Good. Okay. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna go tits up around here. Anyone else, long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out wherever you can. Okay. Looks like sprats chew through the wires on the side of the bar. This is sparking up a storm. Science. Remotely shut off the power going through the bar's side panel. Ooh. It's not an available option. Hang on. Science +3. Not quite high enough. What's my science at anyway? 36. Okay. I don't think it'll ever be that high. So I'm not going to use science weapons. I'll probably be like a doctor more than anything else. I have a piece of light armor that increases all tech skills, but I don't think it'll hit 50 either way. Yeah, it's not enough. I needed like 13 or something. So, it's not enough.
Hope Zora sends me on next.
David's assigned to use light armor. The only reason I'm using heavy armor is just to be a bit more tanky. But probably in the end game, yeah. Fine, it hasn't been that much of a disaster so far. We're done here.
You ever been off Monarch?
Okay, Mr. Pickett's biggest game. Yeah, the thing is I haven't really had a scenario where I'm like, man, I wish I had tech skills, aside from that one just then. The medical stuff has been more useful than anything so far, so I'll probably put points in that, but science, very minor. Okay.
Watch it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
I thought this was gonna be a mess being in this area. Where? Oh, right there. What are you doing sneaking up on me? Alright, you guys keep fighting. I'm gonna head towards the destination. Right, being attacked. Okay. Jeez. Guys are fine, just run away from it. Oh. Why are we attacking this thing? Oh shit. Been eaten. Okay, that explains it.
tougher.
Almost.
Mr. Pickett's journal. There we go. Well, Mr. Pickett's dead. Alright, let's go turn in those quests. And for this, I can fast travel. That's the landing pad. Ah, good. I don't have to walk all the way back there. I guess that would be a decent challenge to do, like kind of how I did Breath of the Wild, just no fast travel allowed. That would severely extend this, and I don't know. Oh. Well, isn't that useless? Why would anyone travel out? I guess if you want to go outside the city. Well, now I know in future, just go to the inner one, always. Yeah, so what does that warning message say? Do not intake more than the recommended dosage and expect compensation for injury. There are many ingredients that have been found to be harmful to the human body. Regular use will decrease general lifespan. Anticlears is not responsible.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
Okay. I found Mr. Pickett's journal.
You'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
I found the journal inside a dead Mantiqueen.
Funny place to leave a journal. But what about Mr. Pickett?
Who knows, by the looks of things, this guy is a real escape artist.
Mysteries of the universe, I guess.
Not funny, Captain.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Look, on the bright side, he found his Mantiqueen.
He did always want to see one.
Huh. That's a fine way of putting it. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Thanks. Alright, and then the old lady at the door.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left.
This is a mistake.
I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Your son is a grown man. It's time you started treating him like...
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Good.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
Good luck to you. Okay. What else? Sucker is about to kill this lady. Probably. Most likely. Okay, and we gotta tell Velma about Braxton. That church. No. The corporate dude.
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day and...
The rap must.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
Wait, there's a ladder here. What's this for? Okay. Thank you, pointless ladder. Oh wait, no, there's another ladder over there. But... Okay, no. It's a pointless ladder. Banter? Yeah, the fertilizer thing. There's good dialogue between the characters. Is it through here? No. This map is confusing. There we go.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Yeah, well...
You spat in your spirits, Velma.
You noticed my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
Damn! I still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
I got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
No, the dude's fucking dead.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yeah, I bet. Anyway, it's a rotten way to go, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
Good job, Pavati.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I guess I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance.
I think I can do it.
If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Got it. The level up thing is so damn dramatic. Well, since we're probably going to do a bunch of persuading. Oh shit, there we go. That's maxed out now. And then let's go tech. And then the rest will go into one-handers. Done. Weapon reach plus 30%. It's cool.
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? Bet it was something...
Right. Hold on. That one.
Real neat, like professional flexibility.
About to send me outside.
Wilderness patrol. Plenty of folk traveling on foot out there, even back when there were roads. I protected them from raps and the like.
When there were roads? Can I go somewhere? Aside from wherever they were headed, I mean.
Ain't nobody around to maintain them anymore. So now they're trapped and crumbled. Monarch's taking its land back.
New face, huh? You from off-world?
Yep, Captain Big Kev of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. consider an MSI welcome.
Nice.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Oh, Pavati. What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad that it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work.
Right.
We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
So unionizing. Need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
How long can you afford to miss work?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Velma's threatening to replace you with satellite contractors. Oh, hang on. Any suggestions or how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What's this blackmail about now?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Okay. Yeah, we're kind of anti-corporate here, so we don't want to fuck the little guy.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you work.
We'll do a pro-corporate run at some point with another character. Now we're anti-corporation.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but
In this house we respect the rules of commerce and competition. Sure.
Hand to the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few.
Wait, where is this telling me to go? Stash. There it is.
I don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with
Oh, yeah. Okay. How do we get up there? Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, I guess that's it, eh? Alright, that's gotta be it. Can't see another way around. Unless this isn't it. Let me just confirm. Your Steam library doesn't let you organize the games by install size. I don't like the new UI for the Steam library. It's a bit weird. Has to be a way in there. That's back to Caleb. No way on top of the... Even if I break in there, like... How do I get up there? Have a look at the map quick. It looks like there's an alleyway there, but I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Good shit. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way in. That's weird, because it makes it look like you can go further in here. Alright, I guess we got no choice. There's the Fallout residue we all know and love. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got no choice.
That was quick.
Right. This wasn't even it. Okay, can I just load it? I want to waste that shit. Hang on. That was 4 minutes ago, so yes. Fuck that, I'm not spending a lot to take anything. I'm gonna need that to break into some quest thing. So how the hell do you get up there then? Okay, there we go. Bent anything? No harm, no foul. There has to be a way in there. What's it pointing out the wrong thing? I don't know, any ideas? What a weird thing to be pointing out. The front of this is kind of locked, so...
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
Now let's go in here.
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. We took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about this. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Don't want to think about it. Eaten by cannibals?
Ugh.
What a way to go.
Ellie? No.
I put up with the constant stink of fish because I
It's
don't want to think about what's outside those walls. I know. Just a
Can't see a clear way. Maybe I should just go talk to her and see if I can just blackmail her to begin with. The Warcraft 3 Reforged is ugly because they're going for hyper-realistic style but keeping the cartoony environments. I haven't seen much of it. But I mean, they're trying to stay true to it, so... Why would it tell me to go to a locked building if there's no entry? Like, I've gone around the thing a few times and... Wait, what's... No, yeah, it's a locked building. And there's no way through it. I don't get it. Okay. Go in. Where is she? Oh, hang on, there's this area here. Computer. Personal files. Authorization code. Mash random keys. Okay. Messages. Fish tank in 23A are looking a little lumpy. Not going to make it in, that's fine. You have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses, Velma. We really need to talk about this Altoona situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because they're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep the Cellar Bay afloat if we can't get scales up. Message. Brax, seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous even for you, V. Okay. Kitchen. Ooh, vending machine. B. Wait, was that a... Hang on. A range weapon skill. Okay. Never mind. I misread. Yep. Alright, let's just talk to her. Maybe we can... Yeah.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him his pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Caleb says they need a raise to keep up with prices around here.
Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. Sublight's demanding more money for the same contracts, which means we're all in the same boat. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire Sublight contractors at this rate.
You've already lost Braxton. Can you afford to lose Caleb's entire team?
I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
There we go. Fuck the corporations. Who is this Catherine you mentioned when I first came here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Cool. Alright, we did it. You hope Diablo 4 keeps the realistic style in the cinematic. I think they will. They're on the right track. The mechanics they talked about sound interesting, but, I mean, that game is years away. You won't know. At this point, everything's a grain of salt.
Ain't that neat?
You come to Monarch and that's what you're excited about?
Yo, dude.
Why don't you grab a chair? sit a spell and revel with us.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
I convinced Velma to see reason. She'll increase your pay.
How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Cool. Okay, what are we up to? Alright. Let's do Nyoka's quest now. We have to go get our friends buried together. This planet, even though it's like a barren wasteland, it's still less depressing than the first planet. That first planet, jeez. Okay. It's a bit of a distance away. Can we fast travel? Shit, it's like right near the ship. Okay. Been a while since I've been around this area. I wonder how much it's changed, because when I first arrived on this planet, man, was it rough. Everything was just, was not friendly, and it's taking a lot of damage. Alright, let's go.
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to, never mind.
Jeez.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored, and I seen you leaning, and the gun was sitting right there.
That's awesome.
You know, the last time I caught someone messing with my equipment, I threw him in a sulfur pool. But I appreciate the help. You want to make modifications, just come out.
I guess this is what Edgewater's gonna look like in a couple of years.
This is what you...
Job Pavati. Oh. Okay, I see.
When a corporation
Across a
takes
bridge.
a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Yeah, Pavati's so awkward. It's great. Shit. Hang on. Change of plan. I made a mistake. Pavati is the lesbian, yes. She's in love with the person on the space station. They're dating at the moment. The awkward lesbian. a fun, yeah, well, funny.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountains.
It's endearing.
Might consider stopping in.
Wait, what did she say? Okay, these things are low level. Fight. I need the XP. Gah! Okay, it's my sword that does that. Fine. A corrosive weakness. No. Considering everything on this planet does corrosive damage, fuck that. One attribute point is not worth that.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot.
Oh shit. Is that thing eating a marauder? Back point, whatever. That thing was eating a marauder. That's a kind of cool detail. Uh-oh. Yeah, I just did. Don't you dare attack Pavati. Uh-oh, Yoko's down. Yeah. I'm glad that melee combat's actually useful. Right. Level 19, what could go wrong? Oh shit. Yeah, okay. The acid killed me. Yeah. It's true, I did waste a lot of juice. I thought it was a lot more closer than what that was. So what is this poster? Philosophist. The enemy just seeks to destroy a way of life. Oh shit, is it saying that knowledge is destruction here? Oh, that's okay. See? Pretty close by. There it is. Alright, deck 2. You know. Fuck that. 2 of them.
I call this rotting river, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over. The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot
something moving.
A few nightmares on your way up.
Really at the gravesite. Yeah, you guys deal with it. Got a grave to find.
Wraps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Jeez. Okay, that is a very high level one. Colossus. Where? That. Oh shit. That ain't good. Fine, it's dead. Oh, here's one. Jeez! What was that? I think it did more damage than the massive one. The body's down, so... Are we good? Through tooth marks and the gradual wearing away sulfide, you can barely make out an epitaph carved into the tombstone's face. Got himself eaten, doing the right thing. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through, wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you've managed to find another tiny silver medallion bearing the letters Sharon.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Hold on, tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Okay. Well, we got 293. Oh, it's just over there. Okay. Just over there, but up the cliff. Probably easier to just do that. It looks close, but it's not. Oh, it's the caverns. Shit. I've got to follow this road up. Incoming! Yeah. Double check we're going the right way. Yep. Be a branching path here. Okay, no. Oh my god. Take everything. Go. Do I have 2 internal drives on my PC? I have 1. Oh shit, I can't run. Hang on, turn on this quickly. Fuck am I? I have an external drive for backup though. Fuck. Holding this in as long as I can, just buy me some time. Can this thing just let go of my... Oh wait, hang on. I know what it is. 3. I need to drop something. There we go. Hoping this is the right way, it's kind of hard to tell. Okay, no, there it is. Oh shit. Okay, hold up a minute. Fuck. Why'd you follow me up here? Okay, can I get Pavati back, please? Still being chased by shit. Okay, they're back. Alright, still need to heal up. Fuck?
I am a storm.
What? The fuck? What was that, Nyoka? Oh shit. Okay. His abilities. I just realized his allied abilities. Okay. These things are strong. You like Pavati's line, I see a nail, and then she attacks with the hammer. Ah, that's so dorky and awesome. Please let her say hammer time. It's hammer time. I want her to say that it's hammer time.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Just wait for them to heal up.
Punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
To make sure we're all on good health here. Okay, we need to attack that thing. that worked. Gotta get rid of this thing. Jesus, dude. I thought it was dead, but it wasn't. I need to focus it. Or we go stealth and go around it, I don't know. It seems like it's pretty strong. So maybe we might have some issues here. Try stealth. Ramp on the other side. Fuck. We're doing this. Jeez. Oh my god. Why can't I heal? Oh, I don't have any medkits. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I have to wait for them to heal. I can't do this without those two. I need to purchase more medkits. I have some healing items, so I'll use some of the food as well. And I will save it as well once they're healed up. This drawing. Oh dear.
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Yeah, this way. Alright, so I have a bunch of food stuff. There's a bunch of stuff I can use. Just wait for Pavati and them to be at that. And I'm gonna save right now. They're up. And we don't have to go through this over and over again. Okay, that seems like it's good enough. Wait, it's this. There we go. Alright, done. Go. going, guys. Keep going. Don't get dragged down. Okay, just chill here for a minute. Lost side of us. Okay. Body attributes done. Using that. Armor rating plus 10. That. Leader companion cooldown ability. Using that. Base health plus 25%. That. Right, go. Nice. Body. Fuck some shit up. I think we got him. Get him. Oh. Bavati. Why haven't I used this sooner? Jesus, Bavati, he's dead. Oh wait, no he's not. Carry on.
That's the last of them.
Bavati's brutal with that hammer. Bavati has no chill. Alright, nearly there.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate...
Yep. Get him, Nyoko. Get him, Pavati.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown.
Okay, before we do that,
Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
salvage some stuff. 480, hang on. Nyoko got 747. Yeah, no, of course. What Nyoko has is better. Actually, these swords are good now for me. One. Can't get in there yet. Looks important.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face the intercom.
Okay.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
And nothing.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Okay, broker.
See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business.
Fine.
The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
Fine. Alright, let's go.
You hiding? Here they come.
Really? That's where it was?
Perfection.
Right.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
To the right. Okay. That's the exit. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Good job, Nyoka. Go, Kavadi. Kavadi's ability is ridiculous. The stun on it is amazing. Okay. Good here. Hang on, where are they being shot from? What's she shooting at? What are you shooting at? Oh, there we go. Kavadi? Oh, Kavadi's not ready. Kavadi's down. Yeah. Okay, what did we get for it? I want to get rid of some of the trash. Whoa, that's a good one. Yurka. Yep, 1000 DPS for the Yurka. Deal.
That's the last.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Alright.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
You're not an easy man to reach, Broker. Yurka needs a favor now.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one that can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Okay, Phineas sends me. He needs the location of the chemicals.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Okay. Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kick them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Okay. We're in Stellar Bay.
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies.
Yeah.
I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Okay. Why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my airwaves.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Okay. I'll talk some sense into him.
With that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, well, I need to head out.
Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Cool. Can I fast travel? Oh, so the outside. Ugh. I'm sure I can convince him. I have good speech ability. Otherwise, I can just wear a mask that'll make them believe me more. I think the good news is I can. Yes, I can teleport there. Cool. Okay, well, we're not doing that yet. So, the next thing we have to do is to go talk these people out of it. So, I think this is a good point to take a little bit of a break. I need like 5-10 to go get some snack / drinking water. But I'm going to continue playing, so the story will continue shortly. Yeah, take a break yourself. It's been a few hours. Yeah, I'll see you in like 5 to 10.